Hey guys, BikerKaz here. I just thought you might be interested in having a little walk round with me on my R6 that I bought a few months ago now. You may remember I bought it back in the winter when it was sleeting. Had a very interesting ride home, but I did it, so that was good. I managed it. Now, my R6 is a 2003 plate. They made this model from 03 to 05, and legend has it they are the best R6s to have, and me being very biased would have to agree with that. Now, it's a 600cc 16 valve inline 4 engine with 123 bhp and incredibly only weighs 162 kilograms, which for a super sport bike is very light indeed. It does go extremely well. If we just have a look at the brakes while we're here, they are 4-piston caliper brakes with 298mm discs on the front, as you can see, and quick whiz to the back, you will see there is a single piston caliper with 220mm on the rear. Now, the exhaust is an ART exhaust, which was fitted to the bike when I got it, so it is definitely an aftermarket product, and I can tell you it is very loud indeed, which is personally brilliant. Now, this Yamaha, my model, was the first of the Yamahas to gain fuel injection, and the chassis is a Delta box chassis which features just 2 welded sections, which previously models had 16 sections, which is pretty impressive really. Huge leap forward in technology. Now, the front forks are conventional forks which have thinner stanchions than the previous model, and this was to reduce the weight. And in the 05 models, these were replaced by 41mm inverted forks, both of which were fully adjustable. Now, the riding position you might think is radical when you think of an R6. You might think it's cramped, but really, compared to some super sport bikes, it is actually fairly comfortable. I can quite happily go off for a ride for a few hours and still be grinning. Now, the tyres on my bikes are Michelin Pilots. Now, I am a personal favourite of Michelin Pilots because I ride all year, so I try not to go out in the wet, but I do get caught in the wet. Try not to go out in the snow, but these are all round, all weather tyres, particularly good in the wet and really good in the dry. I'm really pleased with the grip they give me. I feel confident riding with them. Yeah, I would recommend them. Now, the fuel, or lack of fuel gauge, you'll see here, there is none. Now, having no fuel gauges on bikes are a personal pet peeve of mine, because always at the back of your mind you've got that, how much fuel have I got, how many miles have I got left. I don't know why they don't put them on as standard. It is something I'm really going to have to start asking questions about, because really, what difference does it make to have one or not? You know, you could just put one on, doesn't make much difference. So yeah, it's a pet peeve of mine, sorry about that. Just thought I'd share that with you. Aren't you guys lucky? Now, if you just have a, that's it, that's my bike, that's my R6. Now, I'm off out for a ride, so I'll catch you guys later. See ya.